Good morning. Welcome to the chemistry online class. How are you children? Hope all are fine and safe over there. Today let's begin with a new chapter, chapter 18, pollution of air and water. In this chapter we will learn about air pollution and water pollution. In today's session we can learn about air pollution, its causes, its harmful effects and its prevention. Children, you already learned about pollution in your lower classes, isn't it? As you know, we can survive without food for some time, but we cannot survive without air even for a few minutes. We know how important the clean air is to us. Air is very essential for our life itself. We know that air is a mixture of many gases. About 78% of this mixture is nitrogen and about 21% is oxygen. Carbon dioxide, argon, methane, ozone and water vapor are also present in very small quantities. We know that atmosphere is the life blanket of the earth. It is therefore essential that we know more about atmosphere and the ways in which it is polluted. So what is pollution? Let us learn more about air pollution in detail. When harmful substances contaminate the environment, it is called pollution. Pollution refers to the very bad condition of environment in terms of quantity and quality. First, we can learn about air pollution. What is air pollution? Air pollution is contamination of air by unwanted substances. The substances which pollute the air are called air pollutants. Next is sources of air pollution. There are mainly two sources for air pollution. First one is natural sources and the other is man-made sources. Natural sources like smoke and dust arising from forest fires or volcanic eruptions. Pollutants are also added to the atmosphere by certain human activities, that is, man-made sources of air pollution. The sources of air pollutants are factories, power plants, automobile exhaust, and burning of firewood and dung cakes. Now, let us find out the substances or the pollutants which are present in the polluted air. First pollutant is carbon monoxide. Carbon monoxide is produced from incomplete burning of fuels such as petrol and diesel. It is a poisonous gas. It reduces the oxygen carrying capacity of the blood. Next pollutant is smoke. Smoke is made up of smoke and fog. A thick fog-like layer in the atmosphere, especially during winters, is called as smoke. Smoke may contain oxides of nitrogen which combine with other air pollutants and fog to form smoke. This causes breathing difficulties such as asthma, cough and wheezing in children. Next type of pollutants is sulfur dioxide and nitrogen dioxide. Petroleum refineries are a major source of gaseous pollutants like sulfur dioxide and nitrogen dioxide. Sulfur dioxide is produced by combustion of fuels like coal in power plants. It can cause respiratory problems including permanent lung damage. Next type of pollutants are CFCs. CFCs is chlorofluorocarbons, which are used in refrigerators, air conditioners and aerosol sprays. Children, have you heard about ozone layer? Ozone layer protects us from harmful ultraviolet rays of the sun. CFCs damage the ozone layer of the atmosphere and form ozone holes. Besides these air pollutants, there are some other air pollutants which are present in the polluted air. Automobiles which burn diesel and petrol produce tiny particles which remain suspended in air for long periods. They reduce visibility and cause diseases. Industrial processes like steel making and mining also produces such particles. power plants give out tiny ash particles which also pollute the atmosphere. Next is the case study of Taj Mahal. We all know that Taj Mahal is one of the famous historical monuments in the world. As you know, the Taj Mahal at Agra is a beautiful historical monument made of pure white marble. The industries located in and around Agra have been responsible for producing pollutants like sulfur dioxide and nitrogen dioxide. These gases react with the water vapor present in the atmosphere to form sulfuric acid and nitric acid. The acids drop down with the rain, making the rain acidic. This is called acid rain. The phenomenon is also called marble cancer. Moving on to the next topic, that is greenhouse effect. Children, you are familiar with greenhouse effect. What is greenhouse effect? The sun's rays warm the earth's surface. A part of the radiation that falls on the earth is absorbed by it and a part is reflected back into the space. A part of the reflected radiation is trapped by the atmosphere. This trapping of sun's radiations by the earth's atmosphere is called greenhouse effect. Excess of carbon dioxide in the air is one of the gases responsible of this effect. You know, carbon dioxide is one of the components of air. But if there is excess of carbon dioxide in the air, it acts as a pollutant. As a result, the average temperature of the Earth's atmosphere is gradually increasing. This is called global warming. Other gases like methane, nitrous oxide and water vapor also contribute towards this effect. Like carbon dioxide, they are also called as greenhouse gases. This results in the melting of polar glaciers, which leads to a rise in the sea level causing floods in the coastal areas. So we can reduce air pollution by planting trees and nurture the ones already present in the environment. Switching to fuels like CNG and unleaded petrol. Using alternative sources of energy such as solar energy, hydropower and wind energy. Avoid burning dry leaves, garbage, paper, etc. Instead, we put them in a compost pit. So that's all for today's class. Hope all of you understood today's session. Go through the video URL, attend the test question, copy the notes and read the lesson well. See you in the next class. Thank you, children.